Now let's cross over live to the Lekki area of Lagos State as we are joined by Elder Stateman and Afenifere Chieftain, Chief Adebanjo. Well, Chief, it's always a delight to speak about national issues with you, but let's begin with the fact that just very recently, the northern leaders under the aegis of the northern leaders, elders, have come out to speak up against the president's New Year message, and they have charged the president to, as soon as possible, create a new security management team in line with Nigeria's federal character principle. Is that a position you share?
Well, the northern elders have come around to support the popular and realistic situation. It's a very welcome move. But I don't believe in them until they act it. The average northerner who is a Fulani, you can't trust them. I don't trust them. They only like to play with the game. They sell their fruit on both sides. So they are welcome, and it should be seen whether they are right or not in the action.
All right, Chief Ayo, there are a number of issues to discuss with you, but let's cross over and talk about one of those issues, corruption. For an administration that claims to be fighting corruption, what are your exact thoughts on the missing 3.8 billion naira fund in the health sector?
My dear, it is one thing for this administration to say one thing, it's another thing for them to implement. The problem with this administration is action. If they could only act, as you say, it should be welcome. It's like passing their budget. They can pass 200 million budget. It is the implementation. The leadership of the country is so that they are not active. They are only practicing propaganda in the government. They will tell you they have killed Boko Haram technically. For the past 4 years, they have killed them, and they are still killing their commanders, they are killing their soldiers, they are killing their generals, and every day they rape, they wipe out people. So, there you are. Let's see how far they go. But the only thing that I know in this country is that until we change this constitution, which gives the president such an awesome power, like a dictator, is the most powerful president in the whole world, who make any progress. And it's very nepotistic, very chauvinistic, it's a religious jingoist. Everything I said about you before he was elected in 2015 has been proved right. But the electorate and some of the supporters, the by side is question. When you tell them what progress is, yes, you are against the progress. And they should not come and tell us, oh yes, before they came in, two local government were controlled by the Boko Haram, but that is not. So that's the end of the matter. If Jonathan did well, who said him away? It is because you say you will do better. That's what you are voted for. And every time they accuse you of not performing, you refer to the previous government. Well, we are not dozens.
All right, Chief Ayo, let's see if I can just touch on this very quickly. If you were to look at the sectors in Nigeria at the moment, which particular sector do you think needs urgent attention?
Which section is what?
Which sector do you think, Chief, needs urgent attention?
I'm sorry, I don't get your point.
Well, Chief Ayo, the question is, when you look at the sectors at the moment, the health sector, the education sector, the economy, security, which sector do you think needs urgent attention?
There's no aspect of our country that does not need attention, particularly security. In a situation where a government now says that farmers must get permission before they go to their farm, before they can be protected. What type of a country is that? In a situation where government is negotiating with marauders, with criminals, and paying ransom to them, I know that is broken down in this country. Don't let us deceive ourselves. When the farmers can no longer face job and go to his farm safely, and the government is shameless enough to be saying they didn't get permission, they didn't get them before they go and protect them. And that's why you are voted for. So anybody going to his work now will need a policeman to have to go to the government. So I'm going to work, let me have protection. So the Abuja Kaduna road now has to be lined up before people can apply the road. These are all facts that are known. Only our people are just timid to say the truth. Let us all
right, Chief Ayo, because we are pressed for time, what are your expectations for the nation this year, 2021, in terms of Nigeria's economy, especially now that it appears we are in a recession, the worst, analysts say, in 33 years?
Well, my dear, I don't believe in this government doing anything good. Because the bad people, incompetent people around, they give them good advice, but they are very low on implementation because the characters there are not the people that should be there. When a man just chose a group from his own village, not on competence, but on chauvinism. So we are not getting anywhere. So anything you say is dependent on the individuals that are going to do the action. You talk of road construction, education, and health. A situation where the commissioner in charge of a place accusing somebody of corruption and sacking. But when he came back to restate that process.
All right, Chief Ayo, I guess that's a good place to anchor our conversation. Again, it also appears that we're having issues with your visual as well. Elder statesman and Afenifere Chieftain, a lawyer and politician. Thank you so much, Chief Ayo Adebanjo, for speaking with Galaxy TV.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to speak to you.
We'll be speaking with an elder statesman and Afenifere Chieftain, Chief Ayo Adebanjo.